Well, welcome back to Soda City Live. For Be Well Wednesday, we're going to share a way that you can get physically active and actively help with a cause. The annual Tunnels to Towers South Carolina 5K Run and Walk presented by the Lexington Medical Center is 2 months out, but it will be happening before you know it. And it's a great event that commemorates the sacrifices made by our first responders and remember those who lost their lives on 9/11 almost 22 years ago. Joining me today from Irmo Fire is Irmo Fire Chief and Tunnel to Tower Committee member Mike Sonfield and Health Promotion Consultant at the Lexington Medical Center, Jason Colomb. Gentlemen, so glad to have you joining me today.
Thank you.
Such a pleasure, such a pleasure. And so before we get started today, let's talk a little bit about Tunnel to Tower, what it is and why it's so important.
Well, it is a 5K run walk. It's an event that we've been putting on here for 10 years now. Started in 2012 with our own run to honor a fallen firefighter in Columbia, Chance Zobel, and Tunnel to Towers heard about it. We joined in a partnership with them. Tunnel to Towers, what they do is they raise money for catastrophically injured soldiers, and they're now the latest part of what they've evolved into is paying for mortgages for fallen firefighters, first responders. So it's a very, they do it nationwide, and it's just absolutely an amazing organization.
And it's always amazing because here at WIS we take part in it as well every year, and the pictures are phenomenal. It's just an emotional thing to see, but it's such a great event. And after 10 years, you guys have some more things that you're doing. So what's happening this year?
This year, one of the things that's a little different about this run is we have an after party. So when you're finished running and exhausted, we've got food trucks, we've got entertainment, we've got plenty of water, anything you need afterwards. And we usually hang out for about 2 hours after the run. So it's a really good time to mingle with the soldiers, with the first responders, and family.
I love it. And so we're talking about the race, but there's some things that you got to do to prepare. So Jason, what are some things that someone, if they say they're not an active runner, what are some ways they can prepare?
Well, the most important thing is to start off slowly. I would suggest maybe run 3 times a week. If you want to do exercise more than that, cross train, do swimming or, bike, but definitely, limit to 3 times a week. If you start feeling any kind of pain, ease off, maybe take a day off. Another thing is definitely pace yourself, start off slow, and gradually increase about 10% a week would be a good way to start.
That's awesome. So staying hydrated, staying active, so your body doesn't go into shock on the day of. It's like, hey, this is not something that we do. I love that. And I want to come back to you, Mike, and I just want to know, what does an event like this mean to you being a firefighter?
It means a lot. It means a lot more this year. We had a fallen firefighter in our department.
Yeah.
And when the morning after that happened, my phone had already started ringing. It was Tunnel to Towers wanted the information from the families.
Wow.
So they could pay the mortgage off for the family. So that's the first time it's really been personal for me, but overall they're doing that nationwide, and to see it here and to see how they act, it really is heartwarming.
That's beautiful. You do events like this, and sometimes, like you said, you never have it personally,
Right.
And this is something that happened very recently, and they jumped into action, and so it just further proves why this Tunnel to Tower event is so important, because they take that action and they take care of the people that take care of us, and so that's huge. And is there anything else that people need to do to prepare? Where can they sign up? Where can they find all these details?
Very simple, t2t.org. You can volunteer from there. You can sign up for the run, or if you just want to donate, you can do all 3 right there.
Now, is there a deadline?
Day of, 6 p.m.
Wow.
So we'll take you all the way up to starting time.
I love it. And this is a walk and a run, so if you can't run, you can walk. It's okay.
Absolutely.
Awesome. And is there a certain thing or things people should bring for hydration? Is water provided? I know you said there's a party afterwards, but
yes.
How are we getting through it?
We do have 3 water stations, 2 along the route and 1 at the end, but they really need to start long before the race to do that. And I think you mentioned that before.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that people need to know as far as preparing physically for an event like this?
Just make sure to have comfortable shoes, and if you're going to eat something before, maybe eat a light snack, maybe some yogurt or maybe some bread with a little bit of peanut butter, nothing heavy, and yeah, that's about it.